The best outfits do more than look attractive. They make ordinary moments feel easier, and they allow you to move through the day without giving your clothing constant attention. When comfort, polish, personality, and ease come together, getting dressed becomes something to enjoy rather than something to solve. That is the heart of mature lady looks, where graceful everyday style begins with knowing what truly suits you. Consider an outfit that feels relaxed but still looks intentional. Its appeal does not depend on dramatic details or complicated styling. Instead, every element has a purpose, and the result feels natural enough for real life. That quality is especially valuable as our wardrobes become more personal. Mature fashion is not about creating an entirely different version of yourself. It is about making the clothes you choose cooperate with your lifestyle. Think about the places your day actually takes you. Perhaps you spend part of the morning shopping, meet someone for coffee, visit family later, or decide to take a short trip somewhere. Maybe there is a relaxed dinner at the end of the day. A useful outfit should be able to handle those changes without making you feel overdressed in one setting or underprepared in another. That kind of flexibility begins with silhouette. Before thinking about accessories or seasonal trends, look at the shape created by the clothing as a whole. A loose blouse paired with a narrow bottom can create a different impression from a flowing top worn with wider trousers. A cropped jacket can emphasize the waist, while an open long cardigan can introduce length and movement. Neither approach is automatically better. What matters is how the shapes interact with your own proportions and how confidently you can wear them. Sometimes a simple change makes an enormous difference. Raising a hem slightly, choosing a jacket that ends at a more flattering point, or selecting trousers with a cleaner line can make an otherwise ordinary combination appear considered. The same principle applies to volume. If one part of an outfit has plenty of room, another area can provide a little visual structure. If the clothing is mostly fitted, a softer outer layer can prevent the look from becoming too rigid. These small decisions create rhythm without demanding that you follow a strict fashion formula. Your wardrobe should serve you, not the other way around. That is why fit deserves more attention than a number printed on a clothing label. A garment can technically be your size and still sit incorrectly. Perhaps the shoulders pull, the waist shifts when you walk, or the trousers stop at an awkward point. On the other hand, something with a relaxed cut can look remarkably elegant when the proportions and finishing are right. Comfort and polish are not opposites. The goal is clothing that gives you freedom without losing its shape. Notice how much better an outfit feels when you can raise your arms, sit comfortably, walk naturally, and move through a busy afternoon without adjusting it every few minutes. Ease becomes part of the appearance because you are able to concentrate on your surroundings instead of your clothes. This is also why buying something simply because it is fashionable can be disappointing. A popular silhouette may look wonderful on someone else and still fail to fit your preferences, routine, or proportions. Fashion offers possibilities, but it does not have to dictate your decisions. A more useful question is, will this piece make my existing wardrobe more enjoyable? If the answer is yes, it deserves attention. If it demands several additional purchases before it works, perhaps it is not the bargain it first appeared to be. Another important consideration is texture. Clothing communicates through fabric as much as through color and shape. A flowing material can soften a structured outfit. A firm woven fabric can add definition to an otherwise relaxed combination. A fine knit may introduce warmth without visual heaviness, while a textured surface can give a simple neutral outfit more interest. The best combinations often contain contrast. Imagine a smooth blouse beside a softly textured cardigan, or a clean pair of trousers balanced by a relaxed knit. You do not need loud patterns to make an outfit visually interesting. Texture can provide enough depth on its own, and there is a practical reason to pay attention to fabric as well. Real clothing has to accompany you beyond the mirror. You might spend several hours away from home, sit in a restaurant, carry a bag, climb stairs, or spend time in a car. If a material feels restrictive, overheats easily, wrinkles excessively, or constantly needs adjustment, its appearance becomes less important very quickly. True everyday elegance has to remain useful. When the material feels pleasant against the skin and behaves well during movement, the outfit becomes easier to forget about, which is often a sign that you chose wisely. Color offers another opportunity to make dressing simpler. Instead of treating every garment as an isolated purchase, imagine your wardrobe as a collection of compatible shades. A foundation of cream, charcoal, camel, navy, brown, or soft gray can provide countless combinations. From there, a richer shade can introduce personality. Perhaps that accent is plum, Perhaps it is teal, coral, olive, dusty rose, or a warm golden tone. There is no requirement to limit yourself to muted colors simply because your style is mature. Color can be sophisticated at any age when it feels deliberate. One useful approach is to let one shade take the lead. A colorful blouse might become the visual center, while the trousers and shoes remain understated. A patterned scarf could provide the only strong contrast in an otherwise quiet outfit. Even a handbag can introduce a small burst of color without changing the character of the entire look. Coordination is more valuable than having a large collection of unrelated colors. When several garments share compatible tones, you can create more combinations from fewer pieces. That makes the wardrobe easier to manage and often reduces the temptation to keep buying. Which brings us to a simple truth about stylish dressing. More clothes do not automatically create more style. A smaller collection of pieces that cooperate can be considerably more useful than a crowded closet filled with items that only work once. Think of a dependable pair of trousers as an anchor. It might accompany a crisp shirt on one day, a soft sweater on another, and a colorful blouse later in the week. A lightweight jacket could provide structure over each combination. A dress might become casual with simple shoes or feel more refined when paired with elegant accessories. This is how a wardrobe begins to work intelligently. Instead of asking, "What new outfit should I buy?" you start asking, "How many ways can I wear what I already have?" That change in thinking can make personal style both more creative and more economical. Accessories are where you can alter the mood without rebuilding the outfit. A delicate pendant can create softness. A structured handbag can make a relaxed combination feel sharper. A pair of distinctive earrings can bring attention toward the face. A belt can clarify the shape of a dress or jacket. Shoes can quietly determine whether an outfit feels casual, refined, modern, or traditional. But restraint matters. When every accessory competes for attention, the clothing can lose its sense of calm. One or two intentional additions often have greater impact than a collection of unrelated details. Styling itself can work the same way. Try changing the way a jacket is worn rather than replacing it. Leave it open for a relaxed effect, close it when you want more definition, or add a scarf when the outfit needs another layer of interest. A small adjustment to a cuff or neckline may also alter the balance. These choices require no dramatic transformation. They simply allow familiar clothing to behave differently. There is beauty in knowing when enough is enough. An outfit does not become more sophisticated every time another element is added. Sometimes an additional print makes the combination busy. Sometimes another necklace distracts from the neckline. Sometimes a second bold color competes with the shade that was already working perfectly. Editing is part of dressing well. Take something away and look again. If the outfit becomes clearer, that missing piece was probably unnecessary. The purpose of personal style is not to make people notice every item you are wearing. Ideally, they notice you. That distinction becomes increasingly meaningful with age, because confidence has a different visual quality from novelty. A woman who feels at home in her clothes does not need to perform for them. Her posture can remain natural. Her gestures are unrestricted. She can laugh, talk, walk, sit, and enjoy the moment without repeatedly checking her appearance. That ease creates an impression no trend can manufacture. Clothing becomes an extension of confidence rather than a disguise. Over time, you may also notice certain choices appearing again and again in your outfits. Perhaps you prefer softly tailored trousers, open jackets, graceful dresses, or fluid tops. Maybe navy appears frequently in your wardrobe, or perhaps warm neutrals make you feel most like yourself. Those patterns are worth recognizing. They are clues. Instead of treating repeated choices as evidence that your wardrobe lacks variety, consider them evidence that you have discovered your preferences. Personal style often becomes strongest when it becomes recognizable. A signature does not have to mean wearing exactly the same combination every day. It can simply mean that your choices share a certain character. Someone might see your relaxed tailoring, favorite color family, or understated accessories and immediately understand that the outfit belongs to you. That kind of consistency can be much more satisfying than chasing every seasonal change. Trends can still be enjoyable, of course. There is nothing wrong with trying something fresh when it genuinely interests you. The important part is deciding whether the trend adds something useful to your wardrobe. You can borrow an idea without adopting an entire fashion movement. Perhaps you like the current color but prefer it in a scarf. Perhaps you enjoy a new silhouette but want a softer version. Perhaps a seasonal pattern appeals to you, but only in a small accessory. That is enough. Fashion becomes more enjoyable when you treat it as a source of inspiration, rather than a list of obligations. Your wardrobe can evolve while your identity remains clear, and when you are unsure what to wear, return to the basics. Start with something that fits well. Choose a second piece that balances its shape. Add a color that makes you feel awake and confident. Select comfortable shoes. Then decide whether the outfit needs one finishing detail. This process is simple, but simplicity is exactly why it works. You are not trying to create perfection. You are creating an outfit that supports the day ahead. That distinction can change the entire experience of getting dressed. Instead of standing before a crowded closet wondering which item is fashionable enough, you begin noticing which pieces make you feel capable, comfortable, and composed. Those are the clothes worth keeping close. They earn their place through usefulness, not novelty. A beautiful wardrobe should also leave room for individuality. Maybe your idea of elegance is understated. Maybe you enjoy expressive color. Perhaps you prefer classic tailoring, flowing layers, soft knitwear, or a mixture of all four. There is no universal definition of mature style. What matters is that your clothing reflects your life, rather than someone else's expectations. You do not need to dress younger. You do not need to dress older. You simply need to dress in a way that feels authentic to the woman you are today. That can mean choosing practical fabrics, flattering shapes, graceful colors, and details that make daily dressing easier. It can also mean letting go of pieces that once represented you but no longer do. A wardrobe becomes lighter when you stop keeping clothes for an imaginary version of your life. Keep the things that work. Release the things that continually disappoint you. Make space for pieces that feel natural. And remember that elegance is often built through repetition. When you repeatedly choose clothing that fits well, colors that coordinate, fabrics that feel pleasant, and silhouettes that suit your movement, dressing becomes almost intuitive. You stop needing a complicated formula. You know what works because you have experienced it. That knowledge is one of the greatest advantages of developing personal style. So the next time you stand in front of your wardrobe, resist the urge to search for something spectacular. Look for something dependable, then make it interesting through proportion, color, texture, or one thoughtful accessory. Notice how it feels when you move. Notice whether you forget about the clothing once your day begins. If you do, you may have found exactly what good style is supposed to provide. Here at Mature Lady Looks, the goal is not perfection, and never has been. It is confidence that feels natural, clothing that earns its place, and style that remains useful long after a particular trend disappears. If this approach speaks to you, tap like, share the video with a stylish friend, and subscribe to Mature Lady Looks for more practical inspiration. Your wardrobe should make room for your life, not compete with it. And perhaps the most elegant choice of all is simply wearing what allows you to feel completely comfortable being yourself.